Hey Cancers, welcome to your reading. Let's see what messages we have for you. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Five of Swords, conflict and defeat here. Okay, let's see. Five of Swords. People around you could be very argumentative at this time, just starting little things. Love begins. Ace of Cups. Love yourself in this situation. Don't react. Feel like somebody's trying to get you to react. You could even be trying to offer them love, and they could, be argumentative and like pushing you away and stuff here. Challenging the fact that you love them. Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. Okay, so you could be, if you are trying to make a love offer to somebody who is at this time not cooperative and things like that, you're putting your energy into something what is not reciprocating, and it's a waste of energy. You need to practice patience here. Allow things to unfold, because I feel the more you try to put in, the more this person sort of sees your effort and sort of pulls back their effort. Okay, you could be even trying to talk to somebody and they just twist every single word that you say. So yeah, do be mindful of that. The Chariot, yeah, I definitely feel like it's time for a new approach here. If you've said all you could say, you are coming from a place of love, you need to step back and love yourself. If people are going to argue with you and bring conflict for no reason, you can't change their mind. If they want to, argue, they're just going to argue. If I do understand that you're trying to either change the way they see things or give them a better perspective or show that you do love them. And of course, somebody could be trying to show you that they love you, and if you're just feeling like no, it's a lose-lose situation here, it's taking a new direction. So it could be that somebody doesn't believe your words or you don't believe their words, because there's been a lot of arguing going on, and they just want you to pour from your cup rather than them pouring from their cup. So it's time for a new direction. Temperance. So either of you here definitely are learning patience. Temperance is about patience, learning the right alchemy, when to, give, and when is a time to pull back and, re-energize yourself, especially if it's getting tiring. You could have been doing this for a very long time, arguing with somebody who, when you try to explain how you feel and pour out that Ace of Cups, they change the story, they change the argument, they project onto you their feelings, or they're saying no, it's a lose-lose situation. They want to challenge you even over little things. Feels like quite narcissistic energy. Even if it's not a romantic partner, it's somebody around you who just chooses problems. They don't want peace, they want problems. So let's see. The Lovers reverse. So if it is a romantic partner, you or them wanting a second chance, I feel like it's definitely not the right time until some healing has happened. The Lovers here, you could be in separation from somebody or in this relationship, and this person being quite narcissistic. It's their way or the highway. They would rather argue rather than, or to deflect rather than to solve a problem. So it's like if you keep pouring from your cup, these are all major arcana here. So this is major lessons you're going through, maybe even for a long period of time, or you could have been in this relationship a long time. And this person, every time you try to say, oh, this is how I feel, they say, no, it's your fault. So this person could be even gaslighting you and all sorts of terrible things, that it's your fault, so that you keep giving. And the more you keep giving and things like that, the more you'll feel rejected, until a point where they either take a new direction with the Chariot, because they know they've taken as much as they can from you. It's not you. It's definitely the other person here who, or if you're a cross watcher, the message is usually for the watcher, but it could be this person, even almost I feel like bipolar with this Lovers card. You know, a Gemini energy. 1 minute, you know, they're all lovey-dovey with you and the love is perfect, but that's what happens in love bombing stage at the beginning of a relationship. They love bomb you. Anything you do, they're like, oh, you doing it that way? Oh, no, it's fine. And it starts off little things, and then it builds into these arguments and these fights. And you're being advised here to take a new direction, learn patience, and to plan ahead. Stop what you're doing. Look, is this working out for me? I'm putting all this energy into this person. Are they giving anything back? Or maybe you're even waiting for a second chance from a person and they're not communicating with you. Communication is very challenging. You have to look at that as an answer. So sometimes we listen to what people say. Other times we listen to what they're not saying. So if they really haven't put anything into you as lately except negative words, I really would be stepping back from this connection, guys. Just because the 5 is a challenge, the 7 is a challenge. Look, the 8 of Cups, they never fully walk away, so they come back and say, you know, well, I missed you. It was just because you was acting this way. Yeah, so this could be like the worst freaking narcissistic energy around. 8 of Cups, you're pouring in all this love and all this emotion. It's not good enough. Okay, if you do something, I'll leave. And you're like, what the hell? I don't want you to leave. I love you, but I'm just trying to get you to understand what I'm saying or how I'm feeling. If it's not a narcissist, it almost does feel like emotional abuse, especially if you are trying to explain to somebody your feelings here and wearing your heart on your sleeve, and they're telling you you're wrong and things like that. Something needs to change, right? It's telling you you're pouring a lot of energy into something that's not giving you anything back. And if you try to communicate and talk, they just want to fight and argue. If you catch them out in a lie, they just want to ghost. If you say, okay, let's work on this, they don't want to work on it. They'll just say, okay, let's just be how we are. I don't want to talk about it. And then the next time something comes up again, they'd leave again or threaten to leave again. So you could have been experiencing that, and then they've left and not spoken to you, and you're wondering, what the hell is going on here? Will I get a second chance with them? Will I get closure? I feel like if this is happening to you or resonating with you, you should look up about narcissists. If they are not in treatment, they very rarely change. 7 of Cups. So a lot of confusion on when they say they love you, but then, you know, their actions aren't matching their words, and your intuition is saying, hey, something's wrong here. And you push down your intuition and you say, no, that, you know, they said they loved me. So yeah, I'd be very careful about this energy. This person wants things to look better than they actually are at times, or wants things to look worse than they actually are at times, and then they ghost, leaving you confused without answers. So if this person has walked away from you with that 7 of Pentacles and Temperance, and I would say if you're waiting for them to return or they're waiting for you to return, I would think long and hard about returning or allowing somebody to return with this energy. I don't usually say that, each to their own, but, you know, there's challenges in, you know, the emotions here, challenges even with money, so they could come back, even use you for finances, things like that. So just be very, very careful is what I'm saying. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this person's very selfish. You need to take care of you. So it's probably your nature to take care of all those around you, but you need to take care of you at this time, okay? Could be an earth sign that's doing this to you, who's very selfish, and it's more their nature to put number 1 first and things like that, or work or something like that. But I feel like it's time to ground yourself and take care of yourself here, because with this watery energy coming in, you might have a tendency to feel over emotional over feminine energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But then you need to look at the facts here. All this water around, it feels more like somebody playing with your emotions if they're in and out of your life, right? Leaving you waiting on answers. So just to be aware of that. Two of Wands, thankfully, thank God, it won't resonate with everybody, but you're at this point now where there's a decision you have to make. Two of Wands. Do I allow them to come back? Do I, go back to them? So I definitely feel like if you're watching this, the decision is yours. Just look out for you and to trust people. If we're going to trust people's words initially, eventually if their words and actions aren't matching, then we'll start by listening to their actions, right? And what they're not saying and what they're not doing. So just be aware of that, okay? Because it kind of feels kind of off this person, that if you try to just say, hey, this is how I feel, and they start an argument, just be aware of that sort of person, okay, guys? Hangman, yeah, because the divine here is trying to get you to wake up to somebody who is bringing challenges and problems. If they wanted this patience and peace with temperance, they would, communicate, right? But communication here is very challenging, very argumentative, obstructional, like they're trying to obstruct you getting to the truth and things like that. Confuse your emotions with the Seven of Cups there, and what you're being told is to redirect with the Chariot. You'll find success on a new path. You're putting energy into something that's not serving you here, okay? And with the Lovers reverse then, the Eight of Cups, it may be that you're in separation here, or this separation has happened to wake you up. Four of Swords. So it may be initially they don't chase you, and they're used to you going back to them and being soft with them or forgiving them. But after a period of time, if you don't go back to them or contact them, they'll start contacting you. So they might not be acting just yet. They wait for you to heal just enough and then come back. This is part of their plan, so just be aware of that, guys. Seven of Pentacles again. So what? Seven of Pentacles twice, Seven of Cups. So we have 777. These challenges, these obstacles, this waiting around, this not knowing, this confusion. Are you going to stay in a place like that? The choice is yours with the Two of Wands, but it's decision time. They're asking you to look again with the Hanged Man. Good luck.